buddy.
How's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I knew we had to be getting close when we started seeing all these cars piled around here.
There's quite a few, definitely.
I'm
Nice to
Lance.
meet you, Lance.
I'm Wyatt.
Wyatt, nice to meet you, Bill.
One or two. How you doing, sir?
Pretty good.
All right.
Hi, my name's Bill Ackerman. I'm from Turtletown, Tennessee, and I'm from Flatbroke Garage. It's my YouTube channel. A neighbor of mine knew that I was restoring a 71 Torino, and I was looking for parts. So he said he happened to know of a gentleman in town that has a huge yard that might be able to help me out. So we came down here and I was, I guess, overwhelmed.
Steve Stewart's my name, and this is my yard over here. I've been collecting cars for probably 50 plus years, and motorcycles.
Steve has lived here his entire life. His dad started out here with a wrecking yard, so while his dad had the yard here, the wrecking yard, Steve had a motorcycle shop. He said he has 3,000 motorcycles and ATVs in various states of repair and disrepair.
It's just everything. It's got some Harley parts and mostly Japanese, but I've got tons of it. More than I need, to put it that way.
There she is, huh?
There she is.
Yep, yep.
She's waiting for you.
Yeah. Man, it's cool seeing it in person.
There's a lot of cars here. But while looking around through here, I stumbled across this pink Cadillac. And Steve says, well, that's supposedly Elvis's car. I'm like, really? Yeah. Said Elvis used to be around the area. He said he drove a truck back here way back when. And the story goes is this is Elvis's limo.
19 years old in Memphis, Tennessee. Sam and son, so something come to be. Here comes the king. Stand aside. Here comes the king. Here comes the king. Stand aside. Stand aside. Shaking his hips and playing his licks. Here comes the king.
How long has it been sitting here?
A few years, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a few years now. Probably 4 or 5 years sitting right here.
Oh, yeah?
I've had it about 5 years, probably. Come from Jewel Weatherow. His name is, they call him Cowboy. He was a friend of Elvis, definitely for a fact, no doubt about it. And he talked to him lots of times.
The story behind it is what really grabbed my attention. I've been an Elvis fan anyway, so it's super cool to just the possibility, you know, and the mystery behind it is definitely intriguing.
Yeah, that was my way of looking at it, because Jewel, man, I got it from there. He knew Elvis personally.
Okay.
So, and he talked to him, and he's the one called him, he named him Cowboy back in the day when he was a little boy. Whatever. So that's where he got that Cowboy name. He went by it ever since.
Yes, sir.
That's how that came about.
I got you. And so he was the gentleman that you got the car from?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jewel, yeah. When they met up at this Sahara, I think it's the Sahara restaurant over there, Elvis used to come through from Memphis or wherever, 64 driving a truck. They stopped there all the time, and that's how they got acquainted there. And right away, he started calling him Cowboy. He's just a little fella and everything back at the time. And he's carried that name his whole life.
She's a little rough though, ain't she?
Yep, afraid so.
Little patch.
Rear AC, huh? That's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
It lets the mice out.
Yeah, we're used to that. Speaking of that, it does still have an engine in it, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. As far as I know, it will run.
Oh yeah?
Yep, yep. When I got it from him, he said it was a running car back in the day, but that wasn't 5 years ago. It's probably much further back since it has run. So yeah, I'd say it's several years, but he told me it ran, and I do believe it will.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty much there.
It's sitting a long time, but these things are, they run.
Yeah,
they run.
Yeah, pretty solid engines.
Mm-hmm.
What engine is that one?
I think it's a 390.
390?
Yeah. Little cleaner than what we're used to messing with. Most of the time, rats have done built a huge home above it.
It's rough. This is right up your alley as far as condition. that makes sense to you. I think it'll run. If it turns over, I mean, it's a GM. If it turns over, it should start. It should run. Now, when it goes to move, it's a whole nother story right there. But
And that, you know, kind of the more interesting part of the car, the tag's on the door jamb, right? Or
Yep, yep. That was on there. That's been over ever since I know the car. It's been on there. Yeah.
yeah. Wow.
and you see it scribed in the second tag.
Yeah.
Where they, like I said, it's scribed in.
Yeah.
And if that's the original tag, which it looks like, because it's in there, but you're not scribing over something, so the only name on there is Elvis.
Yeah. So just about everybody knows that Elvis was huge into cars and loved Cadillacs. Let's just clear the air here. Just because this is a pink Cadillac, that's not enough evidence to say this was actually Elvis's car. But now laying eyes on this serial tag inside the door jamb here and seeing his name on it and engraved in the other, looking at this custom interior, I mean, it definitely gives us a lot more signs that this could possibly be his car. I would say it's definitely his style. I mean, with the custom wraparound seating and stuff.
Yeah.
How many miles? I never even looked.
Let me get rid of these spiders and I can maybe see it. 52, showing 52,000 on there. So do you know where the car originally, where Cowboy got it from?
Jules going to probably tell you he got it from somebody out of Blue Ridge, Georgia.
Uh-huh.
And the rumor is it came out of Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
They had it down there somewhere in Atlanta parked.
Okay.
That's the rumor on it.
Uh-huh.
Other than that, we really don't know further than that.
Yeah.
Don't know. I don't know for sure.
Yes, sir.
But he'll probably tell you that here when we see him in a little while.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate y'all holding on to it for us. I know it took us a little while to get out here, so.
Yeah, yeah.
And running off the TV production companies anyways.
Yeah, I hope it was worth the wait.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Dear Lance Bush, just wanted to say that we are big fans of your YouTube channel, Turnin Rust, with a G. We would love to get an opportunity to film with the car as well. As we work in completely different industries, YouTube versus History Channel, it is important to point out that our projects in question will not conflict or compete with one another.
I'm calling from a TV production company, right? We do TV shows, and we're very interested in that vehicle and the story about it. Do you know where it is right now?
I do, but I had told them that we don't want anybody filming with the car or anything like that until we are able to pick it up. If they are trying to get the address or come out there, please, if you can, keep them from doing that.
They keep emailing me. I'm like, ugh. I don't know how many different ways to tell them. And he goes, well, can we come out and see? I go, it's not my car anymore.
Yeah, I ain't 100% it was Elvis' car, but who knows? I mean, I don't know. It's a mystery. It is, yeah. It's a mystery.
Here we go. The myth continues on.
I didn't plan to ever get rid of it, but, you know, it's
Right.
the story needs to continue.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
History Channel doesn't deserve it. I didn't look. Are there keys?
I didn't even notice.
I just I never. That's something I always forget to look.
Yeah, there is.
There's keys.
Yep.
All right.
I always say the key's in it, the wheels is on it.
Old skeleton key too.
See, you can see you have the keys for Elvis's car.
Yeah.
Here they are.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm interested to get to digging around a little bit more in there, but I kind of want to be able to get out of the car before I start doing that too much.
You might have to exit in a hurry. You don't know.
Yeah.
We can throw you through that middle there.
Yeah.
Out the top.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all have snakes out here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Not much.
They don't bite much, right, Steve?
Well, if y'all don't mind, we'll probably go ahead and grab some tools and see if we can. Hopefully she's not locked up, but
Yeah,
we don't have a lot of time to mess with the locked up engine on our schedule, but
Well, the good thing is it's headed downhill, so
Yeah, right.
Well, I have an out of sight guarantee, you know, if you go downhill.
yeah.
Yeah. But not uphill, because you
Yes,
not roll
sir.
back.
Yeah.
That's my saying, yeah.
Yeah, y'all definitely got some hills up here, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
if it rolls back, we get that rollback price, right?
Yeah.
Let me tell you a little something about me.
When it's Saturday night, I need to blow off some steam. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Take care of it, you know, from here on. That's why one reason I'm getting rid of it now is where it can get further on down the road and see where it might go, because you don't know for sure.
Well, what do you think about her?
Yeah, I've seen a lot worse.
She's a little rougher than I hoped,
Yeah.
but where are you gonna find another Elvis?
Right, yeah.
Possible Elvis car.
Yep.
Who cares what shape it's in at that point?
True. Yep.
I don't even know if the hood or the trunk will stay latched or not.
Put enough weight on top of it, it will.
Kind of hate it had the sunroof because
I know
it's
it.
got most of the interior on the inside pretty much destroyed, but
Yeah.
when you got the floor pans looking like they do, doesn't really matter what the interior looks like, I don't guess. Did see that fender skirt there though.
Oh, yeah?
I know this side's missing
Yeah.
it, so hopefully the other side's got it. Surprised the keys were in it.
I know it, yeah.
Seems like that's always how it is though at places like this. They're
Yeah.
parked and the keys are in them. Flat tire, white wall.
I was going to say somebody stole the white wall off the back one there. Left the tire, but took the wall.
We have to get something to get these little thorn bushes off that.
Yeah.
But the good news is that doesn't look terrible,
No.
which is kind of scary because it's those ones that you don't, you know, think about and dread so much they end up having problems.
Right. Like the little hole in the valve cover right there, and right here the oil cap missing.
Yeah.
That's the scary part.
Doesn't look bad.
Uh-uh.
It's not milky.
Is it at the full mark or is it way over?
No, it's a little over,
Okay.
but it kind of smells like gas. So.
The hood's in pretty good shape, so no water should have.
It moved.
Yeah.
Praise God. Really don't have time to let it soak with stuff down in the cylinders.
Right.
I think we need to go ahead and get them plugs out though, and get some fluid, you know, where we're not just turning it over dry.
Right. Yep.
Hopefully it has a starter on it. Grab a battery.
I have to get something to prop the hood up, but
Oh, it's done. Oh, it's just missing the hinge. I thought it come loose from the hood.
well, it looks
there.
like somebody has done something to the.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's all rusted out here.
Yeah.
She's rough, but cool nonetheless.
Get it going down the road, have a whole lot of shaking going on.
I'll go grab that battery.
Okay.
See what we're starting with. So guys, here she is. This is actually the first time me and Dad laid eyes on this car since we bought it, honestly about a year ago. Now she is a lot rougher than I had hoped for. I mean, I knew it was going to be rough, but seeing it in person, she's pretty rough there. But if this was an actual Elvis car, if Elvis owned this car at one point in time, like I said, who really cares about what kind of shapes it's in? At this point, it just needs to be saved. Now, the trunk is open back here, but we have no idea what's inside. Well, ton of rust. And I see now why the trunk is not shut. It looks like the latch is completely rusted out on it. So what the coolest thing about this car is, it's pink, it's a limo, but then when you open the door and see these door tags, we've got on our serial tag here, owner Elvis Presley. And then right here on our metal tag, it's actually got his signature etched inside that metal tag there. So you go onto the back seat here, it's got this really cool wraparound seating, and that looks like to be even the little cool antenna that goes on the trunk of the car, I think. but it's all custom interior, rear air, wraparound seating. Extremely nasty because our sunroof has been leaking, I'm sure. Little TV over there. So cool. Everything seems to be pretty complete on this car, so we're hoping that we can get this thing up and running. I'd love to see us actually drive it out of the spot that it's been sitting here. I don't think she's going to make a trip home back to Texas, but if we can at least see it crank up and run under its own power, that's a win to me. Now, we haven't really got to view the other side too well because the old thorn bushes have really started latching themselves to the side of the car there, so just have to take something to cut all that stuff loose where we can actually get in from the passenger side of the car. I think it has a wheel on the back passenger side. These two front ones seem to be holding there, back one's flat, but we'll get to that point when we get to that point, I reckon. At this point, we just want to get these plugs pulled out, get a little bit of fluid down in these cylinders, and hopefully hear this thing turn over in the first time in over several years. Plug wires are all there.
Yeah. A couple of them unplugged over here, but they're there.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
That had to be the thickest spider web I've ever felt when I walked through it.
They're all over this car, them old cobwebs. Spiders don't bother me, but I don't want a snake to be tucked away. Good grief. Kind of rusty down there.
Yeah, it is kind of rusty in there.
Yeah.
It should be clean enough to get it to have some kind of an arc.
Did we bring the little scope camera to check these?
I believe we did, yep.
Yeah, this one looks good. So, I wonder if we have a open valve that allowed some moisture to get down in there or something. That one looks good. That one looks rusty. I'm gonna go see if I can find that little camera to drop down in there. See what it looks like. Doesn't look bad. I mean, there is a little bit of rust built up on the cylinder wall, but actually looks really good for us.
This one's not bad off this one.
That piston's up at the top. Wow, that one's nice and clean. That one's nice and clean. So far this front one here is the only one. But I mean, as long as we lube it up good, them rings will clean that up.
Right, yeah.
Slowly moving it back and forth.
All mine have about the same.
Yeah, yours look pretty good. I was looking on this carburetor here just now, and I believe we have, yeah, look at that. It's got a rope throttle cable on it. And it's stuck too. So they were probably in there just pulling the string.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Done that once or twice with a go-kart, but I don't think I've with a car yet. Firewall's not all rusted out, though.
Yeah, actually underneath the hood is really pretty nice.
Radiator dry as a bone.
Yep, all of mine look basically the same, so hopefully when you look down in there you'll see
Yeah, I bet it's
the
fine.
blue skies or something.
I definitely picked the right side to work on. I can tell that now. This side's a little bit more harder to get at, huh? Piston's all the way up. Looks good. That one looks real good. I ain't really gonna be able to get on that back one, but I'm willing to bet that it's all right. What do you think?
I think we're a step ahead of ourselves.
I'm trying to see if it does have a starter on it. I believe I feel it. Hopefully that works. But
Can't see.
we'll just get some Marvel mystery oil and transmission fluid pumped down in there and work it over just by hand,
Right,
since
yeah.
it turns so easy right now. And then we'll see if I mean, we got the keys, so we might as well try the
Right, yep.
ignition switch and stuff. So far, so good.
Yep. Doesn't help that stuff smells like Pepto-Bismol, and the color of the car is the same.
Yeah.
Pepto-Bismol.
I don't really want to mess with the oil until we get it turning over a few times. I'm gonna go ahead and spray these valve covers because I have a feeling we may have some stuck valves.
Well, I've got enough stuff on the exhaust manifold that it should be loosened up.
That's what I was just thinking. I thought, well, if we don't take them off, it'll sure make us a good smoke show up underneath here. Yeah, kind of hits a hard spot there. Wish I could, and I may have to try to get on that crank pulley. I don't want to bend them fan blades. And of course not. There's nothing in the center. It's just the pulley bolts that are, you know.
Right.
There you go. Just want to make a full turn, at least. Now I'm just turning on the water pump now.
Yeah.
Well.
Let's see if I can keep some tension on. Well, that's not the one I keep tension on, is it?
And I wish there was something I could get on that
Yeah.
crank. I mean, I can try to do it from this power steering pump if the belt's tight enough. It runs down there to it.
All right.
I'll try it. There we go. There's that hard spot again. Now we're slipping on that.
Let me see if I can give you a little hand while you. Going the same way still?
Yeah, I'm going the same way.
Okay. Just slipping.
Yeah. Well, I think she'll turn over. Our
I think
belts
so,
are just
especially if we can get it to kind of get a running start at it.
kind of bump it just a little bit at first. And don't try to. I wish I could get a full
Rotation.
yeah, full rotation, but without getting on that crank pulley, it's kind of hard. I mean, you could get on the flywheel, but
Yeah.
getting under this car is going to be a whole nother story in itself. But if we got to, we got to. Let's just try to see what starter does. I'll disconnect stuff to keep it from,
I'm cranking up and going.
yeah, at least from sparking. But carburetor, I don't think stuff has gotten down in it, from what I can tell. No, we're good. Battery gonna work there?
I think it will.
The only wires they ain't chewed on though. Just the tape going.
Well, let me see. Flip it over maybe.
I'm trying to figure out what they've got this other. Oh, they had 2 batteries?
Oh, maybe so.
Yeah, because this is going over.
It comes to here, and then they've got one
Which
coming
one's
off.
which though?
This should be the hot.
This is the hot, so we just want to be sure we're not touching something or
Right.
disconnect it. I can just make sure we're not touching anything for right now. But yeah, that's what they had 2 batteries on it.
Nothing sparked or did anything crazy when I hooked it up.
Try it.
Yeah.
Dang it. Key's in it, but it ain't working it. I don't know, that's the right key. Yeah, I don't think those are the right keys. I knew we got too lucky with finding those in it.
Yeah, we may have to walk around until we find something them keys fit.
It don't want to turn it. Let's, yeah. I knew that seemed too good to be true.
Yeah.
Let's disconnect it and I'll pull that ignition switch loose real quick.
Okay.
Hopefully I can get this ignition switch pulled out of here and we can jump it on the back side. Otherwise we're going to be trying to get down on the starter and jumping it there, which we can. ahead and unplug this. Figure out what wire's what. We still disconnected on the battery there,
Yes,
Dad?
sir.
Figure out which one of these is hot. So, our battery should be that big red one. And then our starter is going to be I believe it's going to be that black one. All right, Dad, if you want to hook it back up, I'll see if I've got this figured out right.
Alrighty, just a second. Alrighty.
Are you clear?
I'm clear.
Just a second. Here we go. Oh, trying, ain't it?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Hear it picking up.
Yeah.
Everything look good?
Yeah, I heard a little bit of a click, click, click there for a second, then it disappeared, so everything's fine.
Like a rattle or?
Like it was, like metal was kind of tapping something, but like I said, it disappeared, so.
Ew, that ain't good. Oh, I heard that. It did it again just then,
just
didn't
one
it?
time, yeah.
Yeah.
A while ago, it was doing it like 2 or 3 times just steady, and then that time, so it sounds like just something's,
Did it blow any of that out very good? Like,
I mean, it blew a little bit right there, but I mean, it didn't really.
you think we have any compression?
It sound, there's some compression somewhere, because I could hear that whoosh, whoosh.
Yeah. We want to check it, probably?
Probably need to, yeah.
At least a couple. I mean, that'll tell us if any of our valves are stuck open.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'll grab that. I'm glad it's turning over.
Yeah.
I never really heard anything with the starter,
No.
like a hard spot, but that's got a lot more torque than trying to turn it over by hand with slipping belts.
Wrong size?
Well, I mean, it should be the same.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's not long enough, because on that head, it's kind of got about a 1/2 inch
I see that, yeah.
before the threads start, and this is hitting the
Bottom,
head
yeah.
before it hits the threads. So,
It's like
just
it's
do the old finger test, I
finger
guess.
compression, yep.
Turn it over again. Hate that.
Not as much as I do.
Oh. Hang on, I dropped my key. You ready?
Yeah, I'm just gonna check 2 at a time.
All right, here we go.
Okay. The third one back's got plenty. The front one didn't have any until right there at the last. I felt a little. Pfft.
Let me go again.
Okay. Yeah, it's getting it now. So
I could tell the difference. I bet a valve started working.
let me check these other 2. Alrighty. Yeah. Let me check that front one more time. We ready? Yep. Yeah. At first it wasn't hitting a lick on it hardly. So.
Yeah. That's good. This is the one I'm concerned about, the front one and the back one. Mainly the front one.
Right.
We'll see.
The front one's got a lot. The third one has none.
Really?
Let me check the second and fourth. Just a second. Get my finger in there. Okay. The second and third one on this side don't have any.
Really?
Yep.
Well,
At least not right now it doesn't.
yeah.
The third one had, you can just barely feel anything, but the second one,
Yeah.
I didn't feel anything.
That side over there, though, you think
All four
everything's
of those I
probably
think are
working.
going. Yep.
Yeah. Let's pull this valve cover off where we can kind of look at them,
Right.
spray them, let them
Yep.
be soaking too. Is that a 3/8 or 7/16?
7/16.
You got something to,
Try that one.
well, just to kind of clean that. Just don't want it falling inside there.
You got your finger.
Yeah.
I'll use mine here.
Universal tool for everything, huh?
Yeah. Except for a hammer.
Yeah. I think that's got all of them.
That can't be good. I'm hearing a knocking.
That windshield wiper motor. Not terrible, huh?
No. Yeah, I can see that one there's not doing anything.
Would you say the two? Oh, look at this. What is that? What is that?
I don't know. Something from an oil
There's
dogger.
another one though. There's two of them.
You're gonna have to quit looking for them.
I don't know what that is. It broke up though. You know what? It looks like it was an old cork. So
Definitely got that one.
that one.
And that
Yeah,
one.
that one for sure, huh? Think it's just those?
I bet it is.
As well.
Yeah.
Just be nice to all of them. So this one you said?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I should just try to hit it or take that loose.
Nice if you could just bump it and
Yeah.
not have to do it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
worth a try.
I may have to get where you're at.
That means I'm gonna have to move.
Is our hood falling on
Keeps
us?
creeping down, yeah. I seen a board
Yeah, we may have to
over
find
there a
something.
while ago, so if it,
Getting a little claustrophobic.
let me go ahead and get that.
This one's coming up. Oh. That one started coming up.
Okay, good. This may even be a factory hood prop, I don't know.
I think that's got that one. Let's get that one to spray again.
Oh, it's stuck down. Why are you being... Trying to make it stick more. Popped up, didn't it?
I think so. I think right now though it's yeah. Let's turn it over and spray it. We'll be able to
Spray it
see if
from
it's
the
still
bottom side.
sticking. you can hit it with some PB Blaster. I'll just kind of bump it and you can let me know if it looks like they're working now or not. Ready?
When you are, yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we're working.
They're working?
Yep.
All the way, you think?
I believe so.
Did you check for compression with your finger? Ready?
Not yet. I'm trying to figure out which finger I can do without. Okay, go ahead. Number 2 is really good. Number 3, we're
Still not.
feeling nothing. I can feel it building up. Let me spray a little more here.
Well, which one of the valves are, you think one of them's not closing all the way still? That one?
This one.
This
or that one?
Or do you think it's?
I don't know. Said that one's doing good, but
Just trying to make a rock and roll beat. Alright, we'll keep trying. Man, I hope it doesn't have a bad piston. But it didn't look it, you know.
right. Oh, there it went. Whew. It turned loose. It turned loose now. Blowed my fingers. Came out of the way. Then peppered me with whatever was in there.
I want to try it one more time.
Okay, I'm ready for it.
Just
this
for
time.
the entertainment value. Hang on, I dropped my key again.
I dropped more than my keys.
Here we go.
Okay.
Well, that one's got some bark to it, don't it?
Yeah.
That one sounds the best out of all of them.
Blowed the oil off my fingers.
Good deal. So we've got her turning over. We've got a good finger compression done anyways.
Right.
So we need fire, we need fuel. Everything's stuck on this,
Yeah.
which I kind of figured. So I actually brought another carburetor that I think we can switch that one out with.
Right.
What do you think about if we pull the carburetor and start? You want to look down in the distributor to see what we're working with as far as our points and stuff?
Don't want to, but I think we need to.
Yeah. I mean, the cap was not too terribly old. Let's see. Wow. Cap and the button's great. Hard to see the points though, ain't it?
I'm kind of see where they're supposed to be at, but I can't tell.
And pull that rotor off.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright. I'll go grab a screwdriver. And you want the carburetor or do you want the ignition system?
I'll do the carburetor.
Alright. Probably spray them down and just pull that thing off. I really hope the points look as good as this button or this rotor and cap, because just try to clean them. Try to see if I can turn it a little bit. Why are you not turning?
Going the wrong way.
Is it slipping?
It's slipping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There we go. It's like saying,
Now
why
it's slipping
is-
again.
Just need to turn a little bit more where I can get to those things.
Is that the way it needs to turn? You need to turn the...
I'll bump it over. Clear?
Yeah. Just a sec. Bad connection.
No, I'm just trying to bump it.
Yeah, but I seen it spark.
Tell me when.
Keep going. All right. I don't know if that'll help you or not, but...
It's hard to see down in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I might have to be where you're at, so we'll just get that carburetor on.
Okay. Shouldn't take long.
Do they actually have a fuel line ran to it?
You know, it should, but I didn't even look to see. I just jumped right into taking bolts out. Yep, it's over here.
Need to spray it?
Yep. I didn't know you was asking me to spray it. Probably need to tighten these things
Yeah, I'm just
down.
trying to get it where the car won't move on you. Let me grab that other carburetor, make
Okay.
sure it is comparable.
It might be just as easy for me to...
Take it loose,
Take
it's
it
got a
loose there,
hose there,
yep.
yeah,
Mhm.
probably so.
That's going to go right the head of the...
Yeah, because I wasn't planning on us being able to use that tank, factory tank, by any means. It's good to know somebody's already cut
the
that
line.
line.
Yeah. Hate to be known as the one that cut that line on this Elvis Presley car.
I think that'll work. Kind of hard to tell just looking at pictures. Need a razor blade or something?
It might be just as easy. Got it loose, but it ain't giving any, so. Yeah. Fuel line's hard as can be right there anyway, so.
Yeah. Man, they've got some rigging going on here. Not only do they have that rope, but they've got this big old washer welded to these little legs that bolt onto the intake. Huh.
Looks like Southern ingenuity to me.
So we got a line coming over here, our brake booster, and then a vacuum line here that ran to something. There we go. Did you disconnect the throttle rope?
No, I didn't disconnect the throttle rope. I figured I'd just burn that.
It should pull out of the floor there.
Oh yeah. As far as I can tell, everything's ready to come up out of there.
That's pretty custom there.
Yeah. Put it over here on this table.
Let me check out these points now. Huh. I can't figure them out. A little flat blade. This will work. It's a smaller screwdriver. It's got the points and the condenser where it's all just one piece there. Be a little. I can try to clean it down in there, but it may spark anyways because they don't look bad.
Right.
The coil looks terrible on the outside, but you look on the inside
Yeah.
and it looks pretty good. Now, since how our ignition switch isn't working, I can try to jump another wire inside there. That'd probably be the easiest thing instead of rerunning wires. But
Right.
let's just see if that carburetor fits first before we start turning it over and suck some junk down in that intake.
Issues there, I don't know.
What? So, yeah. We're gonna have to pull that off.
Yeah.
Whatever that is. I don't know what that even is. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to come off. Because for that to go straight down, unless it goes underneath it. I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Yeah. See how it comes off.
Yeah, it looks like two little bolts going through there. I don't know if you need that whole bracket off or just the...
I think so. I think I need the whole thing.
Okay. So... comes to there, I see, but I don't know about after that.
There's another one there. I'm just gonna leave this. I'm gonna kind of get it put back in place, but if we have to replace the coil, I don't want to have
Right.
to double do it.
I see this hose here.
It's just loose.
Yeah,
Oh, it
to
went.
that.
Yeah, it went to the valve cover there. Try her again, I guess. I put it on top of the car.
Okay. So I have issues here.
Dang. Yeah. Let's, sure enough.
That's probably the reason they had that rope on there.
Guess let me look at that other carburetor and see how they're different there. Yeah, that's... I mean, but that one does still come down. Just not as much. I wonder if we can bend that up. If we're not going to be using that for the...
Right. I would think so.
You're more than likely going to be pulling...
Right.
Let's see if we can make that work. Because you can't really pull that off to trade them out. I don't think. We'll see. Might just end up cutting that off, honestly.
Right.
That should work, just to see.
As long as that other little one down there doesn't.
Oh yeah, I bet it does.
It's gonna have to come off, ain't it?
I think it's gonna have to be cut off. Because now we're hitting there. Wait, I'm not exactly where I need to be on here. You got a bolt, just so I...
They're over there on that ring around there. I'm glad I chose to do the carburetor.
Yeah. Me too. I just want to put a couple bolts in it to know for sure where we're going to be sitting at. Okay. Yeah, see, it's still hitting.
But that other one should be fine, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know though. I mean, once we tighten it actually down, it's close. So I mean, if we...
If we're going to cut one, we might as well. How
Cut
far
it.
back does it need to go?
I mean, it could either be cut or bent a little more, and I think it would clear. Cause see, right here, it's hitting right back there.
Oh, yeah.
But cut off would definitely be better than trying to keep bending it. We'll probably keep bending it and then end up cutting it anyways.
Wind up having to put a rope on it to be able to.
Other than that though, I think it's gonna work. We'll have to figure out this linkage over here, that hooking it up for the choke. But I'm not afraid to hook a rope to a choke. We have to.
Everybody needs a choke rope, a rope choke.
I think all I got is a Sawzall, but I think I can make that work. About to vibrate you to death.
Not too bad. Should have left my finger where it was at.
I shouldn't have told the joke. I think we should go ahead and cut that other one off.
Right there.
Unless you just want to bend it up. Bending it up might be, it's
Yeah.
because that's kind of vibrating it so much.
Check it first, or you go ahead and bend it.
I think it'll work, honestly.
I think it will, yeah. Go ahead and take it off.
I guess so.
Dragging something right at the bottom of it.
No, I was just in the wrong spot. I think that's got it. Let me. Not exactly sure where this one. I think right there. Yeah. Let's just try to put some bolts in it and see.
Okay.
See if that works. At least it's just a cheapy carburetor to start off with.
Right.
So. Oh yeah.
Got mine done.
Well, I'll let you finish the job that you said you'd do. But I kind of skipped out on mine too if we're just going to try to see if those ones spark without replacing them.
Right.
You got the ratchet to tighten those up?
Had it. There it is.
I need that to go in that little spot there. You're good.
Okay, I just want to tighten it up and then catch you in the between the rock and the hard spot.
So I'm gonna try to make me another little wire kind of like this where we're jumping across our starter. We'll actually just be jumping across our ignition switch to see if we're getting any spark there at the points. We brought some extra parts for the ignition system, but if those ones in there, I mean, they don't look bad. If they're working, we're gonna kind of save ourselves the time and trouble of replacing them and just move forward. So cut me a little wire, jump the ignition across, turn it over, see if we're getting any spark. We got the battery hooked up, Dad?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try to jump across the ignition side of the car. Everything look clear?
Yeah, I think there's that belt's kind of close to the radiator hose, but I guess it's been like that, so.
All right.
So, yep.
You wanna check out the points?
Yep, I'm trying to get it. Go ahead when you're ready.
All right.
I can't see.
Nothing?
I don't see anything. I don't see the points even actually opening and closing.
Really? Huh. I'll have you turn it over and I'll look. It's kind of hard to see them there.
Yeah.
That loose wire, you'll just touch it to where the other wires ran.
Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready. Okay.
Again?
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to tell.
I know it.
It's not too comfortable leaning over that fan like that.
I know,
either.
that was my thing. I thought, I hope it doesn't sling something up.
I was like, I hope my shirt isn't long enough to hit it. Let me try to get that file down in there and just clean them. If you want to pull it loose, or I can.
Oh, yeah, I'll let you, because I'm not to pull the wrong thing. We'll be starting over from the beginning.
Hey, we're getting a little spark here, Dad.
Are we?
Yeah.
Well, that's
But I'll go ahead and try to clean them just a little bit. I'll try that. They may need to be adjusted too.
let you see if I can spot anything.
Here we go.
Alrighty. No, I'm not getting anything.
Nothing?
Nothing. Nope.
See, I'm sparking in here though. I just wonder if it's hard to
It could be, yeah, it's just hard to see.
We may just need to go ahead and check a plug. Let me put that rotor back on and we'll try that. Oh, these ones are short. These ain't gonna work. It's the same issue we were running in on the other thing. Man. Well.
Pick which one you want to use.
Yeah, pick the cleanest one, huh? Maybe she will surprise us.
Got that in the right firing order.
Yeah. Don't fit on there the greatest. All right, try it again. Here we go.
Okay. Nothing.
Nothing?
Nope.
If you want to ground that and then touch it to the positive side of the coil when I connect that wire, make sure we're even getting power to it.
Alrighty. Yep.
12 volts?
12 point, it's just bouncing around, 12.27.
Yeah, okay. Let's just replace some points and be done with it. So with us not having any luck with the old points and condenser that was already on this car, we just decided we'd go ahead and replace those. Now on this old coil, if it's gonna work for us, we'll just go ahead and leave it. Now we do have a backup in case we need to switch that out, but at this point, hopefully we can just get those replaced, get it turning over, and see her spark.
Oh yeah, we got spark.
Got it?
Yep.
Good. Yeah, I don't see a reason to replace that coil right now.
Right.
I guess with our spark plugs being wrong, we can always just clean up the other ones
Right. Go original.
until we can find some different ones. I think they'll be more than good. I said they ain't terrible. A couple rusty ones, but other than that. Find the rest of them.
We got 4 here. There's one under there. 2 of them under there.
Were you ever able to get that other fuel line off that other carburetor? Or?
Yeah, I got it broke loose. I left it on there so I wouldn't misplace it, but yeah, it's...
We'll probably want to hook up some of these lines back to the carburetor because I'm assuming we'll probably just dump some fuel down into the bowl first.
Okay.
Well, they've got it plugged off. We may have to pull that plug out and try to get something. Not that I think we're going to have any kind of brakes at all.
Right. But if you do, you want power brakes.
Yeah. Get all yours hooked back up.
Yeah, don't know if they're quite right, but I think they are. They kind of got shuffled on the...
Yeah, they had this side kind of everything lined up.
Right.
Zip tied where it could only go one spot.
And on my number 7, that's the only one I know for sure when I looked at them, but the rest of them, like I said, I think they were...
Yeah, we may just have to check the firing order. We'll know.
Yeah.
I don't know what that choke, you know, if it's going to need to be choked or not. Make sure our throttle's not hung.
Sound like I heard it squirt.
Yeah. Yeah. Try it out.
I reckon.
Wow. Well, them valves are chattering.
They are chattering.
Sounds pretty decent.
Yeah.
I guess it just has single exhaust, it sounds like, unless it's all rusted out.
Yeah.
Just sounds like it's coming from this side.
Right.
Let's go ahead and fill that bowl back up again. Try to get a few revs out of it.
Okay.
We know she's idling, but look at this old, now that's moved around.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty thin. Get in there. Here we go. Yeah, I think that we hooked that line back up to it and pumping some fuel. It's just sat here
Yeah.
run, which we're gonna have to put some, you know, water in it for too
Right.
long. So cool. I'm so happy that she actually runs.
I'm not even going to touch it. See if she can fire right over in the idle.
All right. There's the smoke.
Yeah, smoke's just like it's supposed to.
Tell them belts are loose.
Yep.
Have to tighten those up.
Yeah.
That sounds a lot scarier than what it actually is. I guess if one comes off, that's pretty scary though.
Yeah. You have to be careful. It's almost, yeah, it has rubbed into that.
Did it?
Yep, just a hair.
Yeah.
It's like that needs to be up just
Raised. Oh, look. I've got
wow,
some
yeah.
wood up underneath it. Let me disconnect this ignition.
Okay, I'm gonna disconnect the battery.
Super cool.
Yep.
She may not be the prettiest thing, but she's still alive, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
Let's.
She'll be pretty going down the road.
Yeah. Pretty eye-catching, that's for sure. Let's get some water in the thing, see if the water pump's working, and try to get this thing to get up to temperature.
Okay.
Hopefully there's no bad freeze plugs, and
Oh, yeah.
then we're gonna have to try to get it up, you know. See if the transmission even tries anything. But I'd like to let her warm up and run good. Maybe throw that valve cover back on too.
Don't want you nagging, don't wanna fight. Well, won't you give your love tonight? Oh, 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 baby.
A little flooded, huh? Seemed like it was a little flooded.
Yeah.
Fuel pump is working though.
Yeah.
Should let it run long enough now though that we've got fuel pumping into it.
Right. Yeah.
It sounds pretty good. The more I dig back there, more smoke comes out. Smoking a little bit. You see a bunch of stuff that shot out of the exhaust pipe. I don't know if we can try to shoot some air. I'm gonna try to shoot some air to this tire. Get this up off the ground before we catch something on fire.
Right. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try to pull some vines loose.
All right.
Smoking enough, it should run some critters out.
What is it?
It's smoking enough, it should run some critters out.
Yeah. It's taking air.
It is taking air.
Oh wow.
It's got a big kapunk in the hood, right? I mean, in the top here.
The roof does?
Yeah.
On the sheet metal? Oh
Yeah.
golly. That stinks.
Yeah.
You want to try to take this off?
I think so. We probably don't want to see it, but we
I
need
know.
to see it.
I think the tire's taking air though. Ah, I hate that. Ugh.
Yeah.
Wow. If it wasn't scary enough already, huh?
Right. Yeah.
Might need to leave the bed cover on it.
It's been here long enough, this tree right here tried to grow under it and then come out.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and it's every bit 4-inch round.
Yeah, I hate seeing that. Is it gonna have to be cut?
Well, I don't know if this thing, if the tire needs air, it probably won't.
It does have a wheel on it, don't it?
Oh, I think so. Yeah, I see a wheel. It's not a white wall, but it's a wheel and a tire. Ouch.
Golly. Boy, it's rusty back here. Lots of radiator hoses though. No record player. Whew. Yeah, that one's airing up though. You think it'll be where we can get at that one to try to air it up? Surely, huh?
I think so. Just depending on where the
Shovel some junk out of the way.
yeah, where the valve stem's at. Well, I hope there's another fender skirt somewhere else because it's missing both the back
We're
ones
starting to
and
get
front
warm. I'm gonna go ahead and kill it.
one. Okay.
Oh, it's coming out of the... I didn't realize that.
What's that?
It's coming out about as fast as it's going in. At the bottom of the bead. I think the tire's rotted. It looked like we didn't get the cap back on, so it was belching up some water. I don't know if it got hot or just... Just needed that cap on it. I'd say we made some pretty decent headway anyways.
Yeah. Got smoke everywhere, so.
Yeah.
Carburetor smoking, radiator smoking, the engine smoking.
It's running good, and I almost commented that we about quit smoking back there, but it just switched ends. I'm gonna try to see if this tire will take any air. That one's gonna have to have.
The back one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's at the very bottom, the valve stem, so
Is it?
it's not like you got.
I'll try just to see real quick, but we're just about running out of daylight here.
Needs to air out in the bottom, good note. See it coming up. It looks like it is.
Can't tell. I don't think it is. No, I hear it. It's doing the same thing. This little compressors, it's kind of fools you because it pumps so slow. Yeah, it did get into that, didn't it?
Yeah. So I think if that tire would air up, it might just be enough to get it beyond where it's an issue. I'd have never thought a bed cover falling off a truck and landing on top of Elvis's car was going to leave a dent like
I
that.
bet Elvis was up here dancing on it.
It probably was.
That looks like a dance dent. I think we should just about call it a day at this point. Ended on a bad note. Come back tomorrow, some jacks, and try to get the car to move, you know, out of the ground. At least the front two are holding air.
Yeah.
Get something that'll hold air back there and then see if the brakes are locked up. And our water pump might not be working, or the thermostat stuck, or who knows.
Right.
Car been sitting this long. You never know what you're gonna run into. In the midst of messing with this old Cadillac, we were finally able to meet up with Cowboy. No, we just wanted to sit down and try to get a couple interview pieces with you, just kind of talking about, you know, the history of the car and what you know a little bit about it and stuff. And the funny thing is, the guy actually resembles Elvis quite a bit. I mean, he's got the hair, he's got the old chopped sideburns. This is definitely somebody that we wanted to try to film with. Unfortunately, after a little talk, it seemed like our schedules just weren't going to work out. But worst case scenario, he'd leave us with a letter to where he'd actually sit down and tell us about the car. So the mysterious Cowboy just seems to get a little bit more mysterious.
Yeah, right there.
The frame don't look too bad from what I could tell up underneath there. Let's see what it's doing on this little tree over here.
Looks like it's pulling away from it.
Yeah, it is.
From what I can tell over here.
Yeah. Keep going, huh?
I guess so.
If I can. It's in port.
Yeah, but that's a good sign that it's
Yeah. Yeah, it ain't locked up, huh?
right, or at least not completely.
Let's pull that wheel off, I guess. I'll probably have to put some jack stands underneath here and jack it on the other side, maybe.
Right.
Yeah, that's good that those ain't locked up.
There it goes. One thing about it, if I roll it, it's not going to take off and keep going.
Oh, it does have dual exhaust. Only seen, you know, exhaust coming out of this side.
Right.
So I don't know if that other side's broke off somewhere or what the deal is.
Maybe the long one will reach across, or we can do.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard to get under the axle, really. It ain't high enough. I'm about jacked all the
Right.
way up. I guess I can try. Let me just use this one.
Okay.
Don't see no animals underneath here. The mufflers are actually way at the front.
Oh yeah.
Will that jack up? It's not gonna jack that much. I still need. Jack it up any at all?
Let's see if we can get some out of it. A little more.
Yep. All right. right, I can make that work. You can let that down, see if it holds. Pushes the jack completely in the ground. It's just sinking away. It's just completely sinking away. I mean, for right now, it'll be fine though. Try to get it on that other side. Don't scratch it.
Yeah. It's these vines that just keep grabbing hold of you.
Yeah. Ooh. Looks like an old trailer wheel. Kick it?
Yep.
I'll try to kick it if you need me to. Ow.
This one doesn't appear to be locked up either, so. You can't get situated.
No, it's not the most comfortable, is it? Ouch. There we go. There you go, up a little bit more.
Yeah, if you can. I was hoping that maybe I could push it down with that old tire so.
Ouch.
So hard. Ouch.
Great security system over here.
Yeah. Okay, I think that'll get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a second, let me get situated again here. I done slid down the hill. Okay, we got it.
I thought you were over the hill.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You don't want to start sliding once you get over the hill.
Yeah, look. That ain't too
It doesn't
bad.
look bad, does it? Except for that flat spot.
Yeah.
There it is.
If you can find any spot to set that where I can try to
Just
get underneath that third member on the axle.
Just a temporary.
Yeah, where I can move the jack.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we're leaning pretty good on this jack stand.
I'm just gonna get right behind the hub. Right on the axle there. So
All right.
I think that'll get it right there.
You clear?
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
It's moving.
Yeah, that jack stand's done fell. May have to have you come over here and try to push this jack in while I hold it.
Okay.
Will it fit?
Yeah. Get up in there a little better.
It wasn't gonna fall far, but probably would have made it hard to get the jack underneath there.
Well, the good thing is it pulled it away from the tree.
Yeah. So that brake you said is,
That one moved just like this one, so.
yeah. Let me throw it in neutral real quick. Moves way too good.
Do what?
I said that moves way too good. Oh, scared me. I mean,
This one moves.
Huh?
This one moves.
Yeah, even my brake hose on this side is not terrible.
Yeah, I'm not sticking my head far enough under this one to find out.
I'm gonna look in the master cylinder and see if what it looks like. You know?
Alrighty.
That'd be something if it actually still had fluid in it. If this thing has fluid in it still, we're gonna start buying our vehicles out of Tennessee.
Yeah.
It's dry, but it's clean.
Right.
Well, get my light. Yeah. It's worth trying to clean it out maybe and see
Right.
first, but I don't know. I can get a rag and try to pour some in there and see what it does. I never even pressed the pedal. I'm sure it's stuck in there. Something floating. You know, watch it and I'll see. I'll try to press the pedal.
Of course, on these Tennessee hills, you probably won't need any brakes. Oh, we're good. we got some air.
Did it take any?
Yeah.
Did it?
You can hear that trumpet.
I got the brake pedal hooked to the horn.
Passing right on through that pooter valve.
Is it still taking
Yeah,
it?
it's still the front one is.
So is the front one the...
It should be. I don't know. It's the one for the back brakes. And it's still taking it. Okay, it's quit taking it now, but
The other one never
there
took
it is
any?
some. Huh?
The other one never took any?
Every once in a while I'll get a bubble out of it, but
Want to try to...
I'll try spinning them while you're.
Well, yeah, we can try that. I figure we're probably going to have to try to bleed the air out otherwise. You can try it just to see. I'd be really shocked if it stopped, but...
No,
Nothing at all.
no, this one spins a lot easier than the other side.
Can you feel the bleeder valve on there? I'll lay down,
Yeah.
put my...
That's it right
Tell
there.
what size
Well,
it is? Is it a...
Still small. Let me double check. Make sure that's it.
Don't get too comfortable underneath there.
It's small, like a
5/6. I mean a.
3/8 maybe.
Oh, okay.
It may be a 5/16.
Think you can get on it with a little 1/4-inch ratchet and socket?
If it's deep, because it's
Okay.
it's way back up in there.
Here we are trying to get the brakes to work. We don't even know if the transmission's gonna go in good.
Yeah, true.
We may need to try that before we get too involved in this.
Oh, that was easy. I'm gonna take it all the way out, just
Clean it.
because yeah. Just got a feeling it may have a dauber's nest or something in it. Oh, good. Had a little bit stopping it up, but
Try to pump them a little bit.
yep, let me put a little snug on her just to make sure she's.
All right.
Nothing there. Go ahead.
Okay. It doesn't feel like it's building up anything.
Yeah, we're not getting nothing here.
Yeah, master cylinder's probably shot. But like I said, we may want to try to
See if it goes in gear first.
see if the transmission will even go in gear first.
You don't need brakes if it won't pull itself.
Right. You ready?
I'm ready.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Let's drive. Still nothing?
Nothing.
Give
Not
it
even
little- Let me give it a little rev. Surely the other side's not spinning, is it?
No, it's not moving.
Nothing?
Nothing.
I bet we're bone dry. I bet we ain't got no fluid. We're completely out of fluid.
Alrighty. Well, I hate that, but I'd rather it be that than it be full and it not doing anything.
Which, I've got it in reverse. Let me put it in park.
Yeah, she's bone dry.
All right. Well, I didn't bring no trans fluid, so we'll have to go get some fluid. Need fluid, need tires. I need to see what kind of brake parts we can find. But hopefully that fluid will allow it to go in gear. So we were able to round up some transmission fluid to put down in this thing, and after topping it off with about 6 quarts, we're really hoping that this thing's gonna move under its own power. This transmission's park, neutral, drive, and then reverse all the way at the bottom, so.
Okay. Oh, we got reverse.
Really?
Yeah.
So this, neutral?
Yeah, must be at stop.
Transmission must have been changed in it. Because yeah, reverse will be at the far end on here. So this should be drive.
Yep.
Good?
That's got it.
Still no brake, right?
Still no brake.
She sure cranks up good.
Yes, sure does.
Trying to get the rest of this junk off. Hopefully there's not more dents.
Yeah. Hopefully there's a roof.
The sunroof is wide open. Wide open. I guess I got that where you can hinge it. Wow. Wish that was laying around here somewhere.
Yeah.
We good to try to see if she'll move?
I believe we are.
Well,
If we're
it's
not,
nasty in there, ain't it?
yeah. This door doesn't hold real good, I don't think. I'm gonna have to check it once we get it out.
Alrighty. I believe we got brakes, 3 brakes, 2 front, 1 rear, because I didn't order an extra hose for the back. And then this is our throttle right now. Hand throttle. A little better than a rope, I guess. Am I clear?
Yeah, you cleared it. You can straighten up.
She's moving. Trying to not hit anything. Should be able to at least get in that back door now to check everything out and do a last once over.
I'm traveling on the stairway. Wishing you'd come back to me.
You can definitely see this side a whole lot better now, and I would say that it looks cooler, but it also shows up the pieces of the car that we couldn't see. Has a lot of rust down low as well. So peek closer to that big old dent there, all rusted out there from that vinyl top. She's long. Back here, we never could get into the back of the car. So now we can actually peek in. So we've got this little old wooden cabinet thing here. See nothing in that. Mouse house down in that. This is cool. Look at that. King. So it has a king there, and then we've got some switches. Some kind of little, I don't really know what that is. Grandmaster memory keyer. To some headphones. Little TV over there. More places to hold your drinks. All them rat turds. When there's knobs all over this thing. Now right here, we've got quite the sinkhole. And I believe there is no floor, just carpet in that area. But yeah, cool wraparound seating. And this, I believe that would have been the really cool old antenna that would have went on the trunk. Vents up top, and then our sunroof. And then obviously the hole we peeked through there. Pretty nasty, very nasty. I don't know that I would want to sit back here. Up front, also was peeking around. Look at the floor pans here. Or, if you want, I can show you the muffler and the spare hubcap. So at this point, we've actually got the car moved from where it's been sitting for years. We've got a little bit of brakes. As I'd mentioned, I've got the front two working with wheel cylinders, hoses. We replaced a hose on the rear, but we didn't have one to make all the brakes work on the back. So the brakes are sketchy at best. We've got an antenna for our throttle push rod there. So I'm having to give it gas with my hand, steer. It should be interesting. So as you guys can tell, there's not a lot of room up here in this front seat. So I will be sitting behind the driver's seat there, and I guess we're just gonna have to put Dad in the back. You gonna hold you?
I think so.
I don't know how good the floor is underneath that.
Trying to stay off that part of the floor over there.
Give it a little gas. Got to be the most redneck setup here.
Yeah.
Just hope the brakes work well enough for this steep hill.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We would have to be in mountain country with all these hills.
Yeah.
Questionable brakes. I can't see nothing. You ready?
The door flew open.
What happened?
The door flew open.
Fell down into below. I was so
I don't know about luxury.
I never had no money, I had no honey to call my own. That's why treasure hunting for my love. Well, I've been everywhere, searching high and low, but I ain't found no rainbow yet that has a pot of gold. So I keep treasure hunting for my love.
Oh, girl.
I got the treasure hunting fever. That treasure's all I'm thinking of.
Dear interviewers, I'm sorry I could not attend the interview, but I will tell you what I know about the pink Cadillac. I received the car from an old nightclub in Atlanta.
Slow down.
No doubt Elvis stopped there quite often. Elvis came up poor, like the rest of us, and boy, he never forgot it. Money, cars, he'd give the shirt right off his back if he could help you out. Trust me. Lots of memories this old cowboy will always treasure. Sincerely, Cowboy.
I got that treasure hunting fever. That treasure's all I'm thinking of. Yeah, I got treasure hunting fever.
As our investigation continues, this 1963 Cadillac remains shrouded in mystery. Despite its potential links to Elvis Presley, concrete evidence has yet to be uncovered to show full proof. Further investigation will take place in order to connect the dots and prove its credibility. At this point in time, the elusive cowboy remains quiet about his knowledge and identity, adding to the intrigue. The journey to authenticate this piece of automotive history has only just begun. With a visit to Graceland on the way home, we were yielded limited insights as filming was restricted and information was scarce. If you have any kind of tips or leads to help figure out the history of this car, please let us know in the comments below. As always, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell, and we'll see you on the next one.